So the slavery drama continues. I got a call yesterday from my overseer, the police officer who is stalking me, even though I'm not uh, afforded due process or trial. I have the punishment of this oath breaking parasite's burden on my literal shoulders as I drive around town. Anyway, this freaking clown calls me up and, he's like, oh, trying to blame a signal issue on me, right? So I basically tell him I have nothing on this thing that could be blocking the signal. I'm working in a walk-in cooler, so I'm like, I'm in a basement. But last time I had a beep, like when I got pinged, whatever. I was 45 miles away from the heroin dealer who is so scared of me. He needs an army of oathbreakers to terrorize me so the heroin dealer can feel safe in his heroin castle. Anyway, so this oathbreaker calls me up and he's like, you need to go outside and stand in the sun for 45 minutes. And I go outside and, I'm standing in the light and they call me up from California. And they're like, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, this freaking oathbreaker calls up the judge and tells them that the reason my GPS is having problems is because I admitted wrapping it in tinfoil. Anyway, long story short, the judge, who is obviously an electronic genius and knows everything, and this has nothing to do with power or authoritarianism. This has to do with the technical minutia of and the importance of following the rules, except the Constitution, because we don't have time, and it's dangerous times right now, so we need to make exceptions, but we're going to follow every other rule. Every other rule is really important, but not the Constitution, because it's an emergency. So every other rule, though, we need to make a point about this. We will waste inordinate amounts of time, and we will send you out into public over and over and over again for every other rule. The Constitution, you're crazy. Look, there are serious problems going on. We can't waste time with the Constitution. We will waste your time to keep a chain on your ankle because we're real smart and honorable. Anyway, so now I have to go to court to face this oathbreaker again for the second time in 2 weeks, or 1 week. Second time in 1 week. I have to stand in front of this judge. And I know for a fact, because they don't have enough evidence or truth to convict me of anything, they're going to either incite or make up violation of probation or what's it called? Contempt of court. So I'm not going to be arrested and charged finally when it's all said and done for the crime of anything to do with what I did, which was awesome and legal and brave. I'm going to be tortured for not complying with the very illegal process that they've invented for themselves, according to them. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And not only that, I'm gonna have to miss out of work today. Not out of work, but I'm gonna have to have some like get out of work early to meet. They haven't told me when, but they're gonna have to come take this chain off my ankle and then put another chain on my ankle, right? Because I need a chain on my ankle all the time, and the chain has to be in perfect working order. If my chain isn't beeping and flashing lights 24/7, 365, we need to have you miss a day of work. And you won't be compensated for it in any way, despite the fact you haven't been convicted of anything. We're gonna waste your time, and you're gonna miss another day of work. So we can keep this chain on your ankle that's irradiating you. Oh, by the way, that's today. Then you also have to miss work tomorrow because we're gonna have a court case about why your chain stopped working. Because the retarded police officer who wants to molest your children and play daddy doesn't understand that tinfoil doesn't have a lasting effect. In other words, once I remove the tinfoil, I've demonstrated as a diagnostic test that that's not the problem you're having. So I didn't do it. And I can prove it diagnostically because you're still having the problem. It's not gonna, like, tinfoil isn't magic. It doesn't short the thing out. I was trying to protect myself while simultaneously you're having equipment issues. It's not related. But they're trying to make it seem like, oh, I broke it because I put a shield between my leg and the device. They want to hurt me, and they want to inhibit the ability for me to defend myself physically from their assault. It's disgusting that these Navy liars don't kill themselves. They should kill themselves for the work that they do and the work that they're scared to do. They should kill themselves out of shame. I can't wait for one day to talk to one of these Navy officers. I can't wait. I'm gonna have so many questions for them. I can't wait, and none of them will be technical, because there's nothing I want to know except how you live with yourself. You lying freaking child traders. You slave traders to pedophiles. How do you live with yourselves? That's all I want to know. I don't want to know how you do the IT magic. I don't want to know how the stalking works. I don't care. I don't care how your magic submarine stays underwater for 3 months. I don't care. I just want to know how you live with yourself. I just want to know where you think your honor comes from. Where do you think your honor comes from? Your uniform? Really? Say it. I want to hear you say it. I want you to hear that your honor doesn't come from your uniform, from a real man with real honor. And you know where it came from? Broken bones. It came from a shitload of broken bones that I did because I was working for the people I loved. That's where my honor came from. Where's your honor come from again? Oh, you were selling children for money. That's so cool. Tell me more. These people aren't heroes. That's what they do. That's the reason all our senators and congressmen and admirals and anybody they put on TV sounds like an idiot. Because if they put a real officer on there, like a real intelligence officer, he would have to explain himself. And there's no explanation possible, except I'm an idiot. And when you tell people, oh, I'm a military intelligence officer, you reveal yourself as not an idiot. So then you gotta answer some questions. Like how you live with yourself. Freaking selling children. You're fucking kidding me? You're scared of the Constitution. You're scared of the Constitution. You're scared to die. You're not scared to sacrifice my life. When you refuse to defend the Constitution, it's not because, oh, I'm not going to defend the Constitution because I'm going to protect the private citizens. No, you recklessly endanger us. You refuse to defend the Constitution because you're scared. You're scared of losing power. That's why you refuse to defend the Constitution. You're scared. You're scared. That's not honorable. Jokes. I would love to talk to you. Love it.